Hello and welcome to another episode of Froch on Fighting with me, Carl the Cobra Froch. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're enjoying this channel. That would be very much appreciated. We've received a lot of love for the George Grove series. Let me know in the comments below who you'd like to see me get on as a guest next, and I'll do my very best to get them on. So I've not done a Q&A for quite a while now, and there've been hundreds of questions. Thank you very much. Keep them coming in. I'm just going to do these. I've not seen any of the questions actually. Rachel's got the list. She's going to ask me, and I'm going to do my best to give my honest answer. Always honest. It's important to be honest.
Carl, so what do you make of the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight in August?
Jake Paul, Nate Diaz. It's not a bad fight, is it? Nate Diaz is an MMA fighter. I know he's boxed Conor McGregor once or twice, maybe twice. Coming over to boxing, I think when MMA fighters cross over to boxing, I don't think they're very good. They're great in the cage, but I don't think they're very good in the ring. So I think it's a wise choice for Jake Paul to fight Nate Diaz because it should be a comfortable enough win. And I think Nate Diaz is half his size as well. He's quite small. Conor McGregor, what's he? He's like half a leprechaun, isn't he? Or is he a full leprechaun? But he's a small geezer. Nate Diaz against Jake Paul, to answer your question, it's not a bad fight at all. Rachel was cracking up in the background. I don't know why. Yeah, I've already laughing at that joke. Nate Diaz also is 38 years old, so it is a wise move for Jake Paul. He obviously he's piped down about me. I'm not asked about fighting him anyway. Don't get me wrong. If there's some free bunts going around, I'm going to jump in the ring, knock him out of one arm, and take the bunts. But he obviously realises he can't fight after the Tommy Fury fight, which begs another question. Why is he fighting Tommy Fury? He's not fighting Tommy Fury because he knows he can't beat Tommy Fury. That's why he got beat. Tommy took his time, really. He's probably a bit nervous, a lot of pressure on him. If they had a rematch, Tommy would beat him even easier in the rematch, in my opinion. But yeah, good fight for Jake Paul, Nate Diaz is, because he's half his size. And Jake Paul actually is having a go at boxing. He can stand up straight and he can throw punches. I still wouldn't call him a boxer. Certainly wouldn't call him a professional boxer. But it's a good fight for Jake Paul.
With the UFC, Darren Till has called you out.
Darren Till?
Match.
You know what? I didn't know who Darren Till was until the other day. But I've got to be honest. There's not a Scouser that I don't like or I don't kind of get on with when I meet them. So there's no real beef with Darren Till, but he's piping up, giving the Cobra some sticks. So I've got to respond and I've got to have my say. First of all, who is Darren Till? I don't know. What's the crack? He's an MMA fighter.
Yes, he's a UFC fighter. He wants to try boxing. He sparred with Liam Smith before.
Actually, I saw something on Instagram yesterday. Liam Smith. Liam Smith's quite small, obviously. So Darren Till, what is he? How big is he? Is he a big guy? Is he?
Well, Darren's lost 5 out of his last 6 in the UFC.
Oh, really? I won't hold that against him. UFC is not an easy sport, but if he's lost 5 of his last 6, has he had any boxing matches?
No.
So he's not boxed. So he's piping up, giving the Cobra some beef, and he's never boxed. What's going on? Do you not like life? Do you not like being alive? Do you not like breathing? Because I'll tell you what, if this connects on Darren Till's chin, it's game over. Listen, if Darren Till really wants to give the Cobra some stick, I've been retired 10 years, but you know what I'm like. I'll exchange banter, and I'll also, if it makes sense, I'll jump in the ring and give one of these ex-MMA fighters or one of these YouTubers an absolute pasting just for the sake of boxing. And just for old time's sake, actually. I keep myself in shape. I reckon Darren Till's got absolutely no chance against me. If he wants to fight me, I think he's got to get in the boxing ring, the professional boxing ring, and show me that he can at least throw a few punches. Sparring with Liam Smith's a good start. Liam Smith's quite a lot smaller than me, but Liam's obviously a quality fighter and is a fully fledged professional who's fought for world titles. And yeah, that'd be good sparring for Till. But don't make no mistakes that you could take a punch from me, because when this lands, it's packing some serious power. Just have a look at my fight with Georgie Boy at Wembley. I won't go into that.
Conor McGregor also tweeted saying he would beat Ewan Groves at the same time in a cage. How would that fight play out if it happened?
So Conor McGregor actually said, I mean, I've seen the tweet, but was that me and George at the same time? But that's in a cage, not in a boxing ring.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so he's that confident then that he could take on me and George Groves at the same time in the same ring at the same time? Or do I get to tag George? I know. So both of us at the same time in the same ring.
So he replied to the Quick Fire by question video asking Eddie Hearn to sort out a fight, then tweeted again saying he would fight Ewan Groves at the same time.
Oh, wonderful. That'd be nice, easy night work. Me and George Groves at the same time. Are you sure? Have you seen the size of George? No disrespect to George, but literally, I'd pep you with a jab, maybe you were one right hand. Even if you were one right hand, the fight's over. Let's just say George Groves ends up on the ground with you and he rolls on top of you, then what are you going to do? You'd be absolutely like, the fight would be done. Then I could just smash your head in when George Groves lies on you. So, yeah, if you fancy that, I'll take that. Eddie Hearn, where are you? Let's get it made. So that brings to an end another episode of Froch on Fighting. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're enjoying these episodes, don't forget, very important, to like and subscribe. See you next week.